And on this episode of Split Screen, we are recapping FDR American Badass. Because you have to ask yourself, were you born to be a badass? Only a few people are, and FDR is one of them. This is Split Screen. What's up, everyone? It's Split Screen.
Split Screen.
I'm Tony.
And I'm Don.
And we are recapping FDR American Badass.
Yeah.
Which I have to say, I'm glad finally watching it because this man references it so much. And I have no idea what he's talking about.
Nope.
None. Not at all.
Nope.
But this is it. This is the movie.
This is a movie that stays with you for a lifetime, particularly if you like to tell jokes.
You know, the first thing I'll say, I'll go right into my points with this one.
Okay.
I feel as though this is my area of movies. This feels in the same vein of the scary movies, the first one, and some of those just unapologetically rude,
Raunchy,
gross, raunchy, and it's all in good fun. We all know it's good fun kind of stuff, which we don't have anymore, by the way. All that stuff is dead for good reason. No, but we killed it. But
it's sad. Sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
So otherwise, you don't get just stuff that's as stupid as this. And you realize when people are leaning into this dumb stuff, there's no heroes here. Everyone's getting hit. Everyone's taking the L. Everyone's being made fun of. And that's how it should be.
Oh my God.
It's universal.
When the kid with the polio came in to his hospital room.
Oh my God. They started. Is that what I'm going to be? Oh. Horrible. No one's saying any of them is good, but it's just
get his wheelchair.
Oh, and then he tells the boy, so inspired by him being there, that he should come visit him on the 6th of July. So the 6th week, the 6th Thursday of the 6th week of July, something that makes zero sense and isn't mathematically happening. Just to lie to this child. I mean, a total mess. Total
That
mess.
was so great.
This whole that's really my 3. The last one, this movie's a mess. An absolute mess. But it's one of those soundbitey, it hits you, memeable, funny, just if you blink, you're gonna miss something stupid kind of things.
Yep.
Everyone's sexual. Everyone's down the clowns. It just doesn't matter.
Eleanor.
Except Eleanor.
Until she takes her bra off.
That's right. Yeah, just wild stuff.
Yeah.
This is Don's fault. What are your 3?
Well, I'm gonna say Barry Boswick. He is, as FDR, absolutely fantastic. He shit goblins and all the other things that he says that comes out of his mouth. It's so random, so beautiful, and it's pretty much all the characters have that kind of moment, like with Albert Einstein. Oh my God, shut the F up, Einstein.
Yeah,
even they're all just joking around, but Einstein is the kind of pathetic compared to the rest. Just so Barry Boswick, he just sells it. And it's nice to see that he's an older actor and he still has a career, and people love him for this, for his portrayal of FDR, which is probably the best portrayal of FDR ever. But I don't know if he goes back. He was in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. He plays Brad.
Okay.
In the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Nice.
Yeah. No, so I mean, he's been doing this stuff for decades, and definitely at this point, he's achieved master level, particularly with the comedy. I love him in this. 2, the comedy. I love over the top. Everything and anything's a joke. It doesn't matter if it's
anything.
Person,
no holds bar.
None whatsoever. Just I mean, whatever it is can be laughed at. I mean, this is about World War II, and the Nazis are actually, everybody knows that Nazis are werewolves.
Yeah.
And they carry the polio.
That's right.
And
don't get that.
And then you get
there's no polio.
You get the this of evil over there with Mussolini,
Mm-hmm.
and the funny stuff when they're on the phone and they're shooting their guys because they're incompetent, and
Yeah.
you got
He connects
Hirohito
really
as
your
well with his bad accent and
Mhm.
just I think there was one part where Hitler's playing beer pong
Mhm.
with a woman with no shirt, just because
Yeah.
it's just there.
Mussolini called him out on that.
Oh
Oh,
my
you're
God.
playing
Are you
beer
playing
pong with
beer
that big
pong?
titty.
Yeah.
No,
Or,
am I?
they're talking about how, when they're going to finally go start World War II, Hirohito's going to take over China, and then, Hitler's going to take over Europe, and Mussolini's going to take over Ethiopia.
Mm-hmm. Why Ethiopia?
It's just, they called it a pussy move.
Yeah. And even when the war went down,
Yeah.
but no one's worried about Italy. They took over Ethiopia. It's like,
And
okay.
I will give one negative. It's the joke's so down at the end, maybe like the last 10 minutes when FDR decides to take the plane over to Europe himself.
Still want to know how he got in there.
It was still great. Yeah, didn't matter. Cleavon was hiding in a chest in the back because
Yeah.
but it just got slow. I mean,
Sure.
once FDR got high with Abraham Lincoln, which is absurd to say
Mhm.
to begin with, that scene went on too long. But then I felt that they kind of felt like all the jokes have already been
Yeah.
done. So let's just, have him sit in a plane for an unusually long time
Mhm.
making faces. And I liked how with the camera, because, they obviously had rented a plane for the day, or at least a cockpit, but you could see the trees as he's flying through the air. He's got the trees on the, you could see through the window, but they blew out the sunlight from the back, so it's just all some kind of blown out. It looks horrible, but it's great. But then
Yeah.
this goes to its $250,000 budget. It's
Mhm.
low budget. They played into it. They did a great job, because I'm gonna go four. It looks great for $250,000,
Yeah.
and I mean, I love it. I mean, it's just an absurd comedy.
Mhm.
Despite the slower ending, an absurd comedy that doesn't let up all the way through. I mean,
Yeah.
from the
It's
first moment
going.
we see the Nazi werewolf attacking him,
Mhm.
to when the doctor's showing that all werewolves have a tattoo on, on them, but you
Yeah.
get the other body next to him, the cadaver that has a squirrel
Scroll up
coming out of
the
his
button.
body.
No reason.
Yeah, it's just
Sorry, didn't mean that one.
it's yeah, yeah. And it was also great, after he's like, I gotta show you something. And then his buddy Lewis, is like, pulls out his gun, is like, oh, you're not gonna pull your dick out. I nobody's it's just there. It's funny.
There's so many
I
jokes.
love it. And I have to say, Bruce McGill was in. Do you remember him? You're a Star Trek Voyager fan.
Oh, who was it?
He played a Starfleet captain or admiral that got caught up in a time loop, and because of Janeway and her, she kept going in time all the way throughout the series. He got stuck in time somewhere and became a bad guy and decided to plant a bomb on Voyager in the Delta Quadrant. And at the time, 7 of 9 had her, you know, was sensitive to temporal disruptions.
Mhm.
So they had pulled her out of time. So she kept reliving the same thing, but she died every single time,
Mm.
because, the more times you loop over in the same
Yeah.
position. Yeah. You don't remember him? He was the bad guy.
I forgot. I have to rewatch
See, I gotta remember, he's been in a lot of other things. I recognize him because he's always like he was in this.
Mm.
He was charming and he was funny.
Yeah.
And he was I won't say the straight man's sidekick, but he was FDR's sidekick, willing to give up, saw his legs off. So
Yeah.
FDR could walk.
Yeah. And everyone said no, but Eleanor wanted a second opinion from another doctor about taking off his leg.
Oh my gosh, so many things. Do you have a favorite scene, or were there just a lot of scenes that were just like?
Oh, there's a lot. I think I've said like most of the jokes I thought where I'm like, really? Wow. So I don't know if there's a particular one because there's so many.
We didn't give a little summary of what the movie's about.
Oh, Pretty much the rise of, FDR.
Yeah, FDR is running for governor,
Yeah.
and he gets bitten by a werewolf,
Mhm.
gets the polio, and that causes everybody to, as he kills the werewolf, everybody, supports him. So he runs for president, becomes president at the same time that the werewolves in Germany, Italy, and
Yeah.
Japan are deciding to start World War II.
Mhm.
And so FDR ends up flying his own plane over there and killing Hitler and
Because
flying back. And really, that's the whole thing.
yeah, and he had to go fly that plane because he will not be crippled.
Yeah. And he's there by himself. And he's it's just so many, when he, at one point, he meets a repube.
Oh yeah, and he's like, that's how it was spelled on the official
Yeah.
form. It said repoop, not
Yeah.
Republican. I'm like, what is going on?
So it is official.
It's official.
I am a repube. And, his wife is amazing. And it's got the gentleman that plays, what is it, Richie? What's his last name? The guy who played Jar Jar Binks is there for just a short period with a very beautiful racist joke. But it's not at the same time. It just, there's so many things. And Cleavon, who he meets, who's going to suck everybody's dick in Georgia to make sure that FDR becomes
and
president.
His wife,
yeah,
is Buford. She is ready to go.
Yeah,
at any moment.
he makes him. Was it the president,
Vice president of Hot Tubs?
Of the Hot Tubs.
Yeah, of Hot Tubs.
And he takes it very seriously.
Very seriously.
As he's making his toilet wine.
Yeah.
Because this is also during probation, and FDR overturned probation and allowed everybody to drink again normally. But Cleavon is there in front of the toilet sucking on a sock of wine.
Of toilet wine. Yep. And then, he becomes president, and Churchill comes over asking for help. But Churchill is a drunk and he's blind for some reason. And
just because.
And when they're getting really hammered in the war, he writes a note to FDR to get him into the war and ask for assistance. But he also makes sure that they send over Mrs. Buford as well. That's like a countrywide.
Everybody knows her.
Everyone knows her. She's a necessity for surviving this war.
Was it Ray Wise played MacArthur? And he was great because he also knew her as well. He knew Cleavon's wife. And he was great with him and Albert Einstein. Just so many funny parts to this thing. I mean, they have a gay son in it.
Yeah. He shits in vases. I don't know why.
Yeah, he likes to take in vases.
Not really.
I couldn't figure out if he was actually doing it or not.
We're not going to get into that. It wasn't.
And you got glory holes. You got, Cleavon. Cleavon was the one that wrote it. He is. What is this? His name on there? I don't remember. He actually wrote this, and the Pool Boy and Helen Keller versus the werewolves as well, because he likes to make historical comedies.
Yeah, I can see.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch this. I do have Pool Boy. I was thinking about. I don't think Kevin Sorbo is the star of it, and I know what a Kevin Sorbo fan you are, so we might end up watching it.
Well, fun.
Yeah, no Xena though. No Xena's not in. So sadly, yeah. But no, I love this thing. I highly recommend it. And
so
I don't know what else.
What's your score?
Yeah,
if you highly recommend it,
we already went. I'm gonna give this a 4. If comedy wise, I mean, I've taken it off because of the ending. I felt slowed down, but all the characters were great in there. Eleanor and Lewis and FDR. I mean, it was just fun to be there. And then the whole thing with the Axis of Evil group were also, I mean, Mussolini is doing stereotype of eating spaghetti and it's just so many great things. So definitely a 4.
Yeah, because like if your last name is a free man and you're black, that's like a whoa. Wow, free man, isn't that ironic?
Isn't that ironic? I know, right? But oh my god,
Anyway, I give it a 4.
I will say what FDR said after that though, because I'm
No.
in trouble.
But it's a 4. Like if you remember Scary Movie, if you like all those really weird, everyone's under attack, everything is funny.
Yeah.
There's no holds barred. This is exactly what this is. So
This
you would
one's
enjoy
unique,
it.
though. Barry Bostwick, I think, out of all the scary movies, and I've watched them all, he stands out. As just a presence compared to the movies. Because in a scary movie, can you really? Was there any lead to it? Or, I know what's her name in the first scary movies was the lead, but
Anna Faris.
yeah,
Yeah.
but she does not have the same gravitas as Barry Bostwick as FDR.
Oh well, yeah. I don't think her character's meant to do that.
Nobody like that. I mean, all those movies, the Meet the Spartans and all that other stuff, none of them had the same level of just comedy, just bonkers, with him as the lead, and everything revolves around him. I mean, that's an impression of those because I remember those, but I remember this one better.
Yeah,
but
it might be a generational thing too, because Scary Movie, that is probably one of the most quotable movies that most people and my peers can talk to or speak to, just like offer up. Yeah. So, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you like that type of stuff, this is obviously going to be a whole nother take on it that you in the wild. It also has like a political, historical spin, which is different. Yeah.
Yep. Use the characters, I guess. Yeah. No. So 4. Good deal. Yeah. And I guess that's it. We're going to keep this short. See, here's the problem. We're going to actually turn and talk because, I need to know why. I need to know why when we have a good movie, our reviews are a little bit shorter.
Because there's nothing to bitch about. We know that.
Yeah, but I know. I understand. You can only give so much praise. I go scene by scene with this and give a lot of praise to a lot of scenes. But then that would get old.
Yeah. And at that point, you should watch it. If you ever think you hear something and you like it, go watch it first and then come back and finish up the review. Because I think it's important you get the feel of it you want so you can honestly tell us what you felt about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
Anyway, that's it for now. What do you want them to do? What do you want our tens of adoring fans?
Yeah.
What do you want them to do?
Comment and subscribe.
Yeah,
tell us about more movies.
I mean, did you find this? Do you find this movie offensive? Because evidently, some of the trivia says that people found it offensive.
Of course, they did.
Use of stereotypes.
Well,
inappropriate jokes.
Duh.
We need that stuff. People need that. We need to laugh. We need to laugh at ourselves. It doesn't matter, what color you are, what sex you are, misogynistic or matriarchy. All of it should be game fun. Comedy gold. Because it really is. I mean, in this movie, you can make fun of a crippled child. That's how low it can go. And it's just, it deserves every bit of it.
And some of you wouldn't want to put up with that kid either. So stop acting like you're special. It's a problem.
So like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you on the next episode. Split screen.
Split screen.
Split screen.
Have a good one.
Yeah. So when he's in the hospital bed, did you laugh when they pull back the sheets?
Yeah.
You get those little rubber feet going.
Yeah, and it was so goofy. And
Eleanor's going crazy.
Oh my God! Why did you give him such polio legs?
And then after he finds out, before he finds out about his legs, he finds out he's got the polio, and but he thinks it's going to be okay. So he's telling Lewis that he's going to, beat him at that 600-yard relay.
Yeah. You weren't listening to what I said.
Oh my God.
You're never going to be able to walk again.
So much good stuff in this. I mean, just, the hot tub and how, Native American women used to go down there when they had to menstruate. But then you got, what was the girl in the hot tub that was there for a really long time?
I forgot it.
Meadow or something like that.
Because he said, I have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this girl down there.
Oh my gosh. Just beautiful all the way through. And just, yeah. No, I love this. I saw this. I don't even know why I watched this, but it just came up. Hey, I used to listen to podcasts, a while ago, because they were, before watching YouTube reviews, because at one time podcasts were bigger,
They were?
Listen to them. And it came up on that. And that's probably, they did a good job. So I had to watch it. It's been with me ever since. You know, yeah, nothing quite like last time making the Delano
Down.
yeah, you know, with the missile rocket launchers,
Mhm.
the machine guns. So yeah,
And how he was shooting those,
I'm such
shooting the werewolves.
you know, they gave us a higher rating than K-pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. K-pop.
I've got range. I don't know what you mean.
All right. 3,
2,
1.